You're watching E.T.N. Share and subscribe.
Hey guys, welcome to Entertainment Talk Nation. This is Rob with Amy. And this video, we're going to discuss some DC. Yes, we're going to discuss some DC. That's why she's here. Because I am a Marvel guy.
And I'm a DC girl.
She is. But we get along so far. We haven't killed each other yet. It's early though. It's only been a couple of weeks in. So we'll see how this plays out. But I want to talk about the Batman vs. Superman trailer. You saw it, I saw it, I reviewed it. I wanted to take this opportunity to discuss what we saw in the trailer. Yeah. And, you know, we had a discussion off camera a couple of weeks ago when this trailer came out. And I told you that the only thing that kind of bothers me about DC now, pushing Batman. And it's not that I don't like Batman. He's a great character. He's so much fun. And I think Affleck's going to kill it.
Yes, I do too.
But we also saw him in the Suicide Squad trailer, and we know that he's getting his own movie. So the first thing I want to discuss is, you know, we have Superman, Wonder Woman, and Batman in this trailer, but I want to talk about Wonder Woman.
Yeah.
Because Wonder Woman, she kind of, to me, felt like she was just dropped there. We don't have any idea, any iota of what she's going to be all about. And I read that in DC, there was kind of two different iterations of Wonder Woman. There was a warrior princess, and then there was one that was more, you know, what's the word I'm looking for? She was, I heard, scientific, a teacher, sort of a philosopher, but then some people mentioned that almost a little bit on the raunchy side. I'm not sure if I never heard of this before, but,
well, there's been many different versions of Wonder Woman, just kind of, as every generation comes, you kind of have your version of Wonder Woman. Like when she was originally created, she was created to kind of be a feminist, to show that women were just as good as men. Okay. Because her creator, Marston, really felt that our society should be matriarchal. He had a lot of love of women. And so I'm actually reading a book about it right now. So, but she basically, as the years went on, into the 70s, she became more of like the Linda Carter, a modern woman. Okay. Kind of doing like one time she was an astronaut. That's what I heard. So like really into science. All sorts of, and she always was like in the military, kind of like that Diana Prince kind of thing, where she was, you know, kind of lurking around in the shadows so she could find out where she was needed. Right. But then in the 80s, after the Crisis on Infinite Earths, things got rebooted because they wanted to bring DC continuity back because it had gotten kind of wild with all these infinite realities. So George Perez took over Wonder Woman, and he brought her, she became an ambassador from Themyscira, her island, her home, Paradise Island, to kind of bring to man's world, to teach us the value of love, but also like she was still a warrior, but she wanted to help bring people together. Okay. So she was more of a peacemaker first, warrior second. Okay. So right now, though, but looking at the trailer, I don't really see
it's hard to tell where she's going to, like, obviously, warriors are going to be in there. I mean, we saw the shield, we saw the sword, but I think from a character standpoint, her character, Diana, what Diana are we going to get? You know, we saw her with Bruce.
Right, we saw her with Bruce. Well, right now, in the comics, she is the god of war. She had to kill Ares, and in doing so, she took over the mantle as the god of war.
That's dope.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
And so I'm thinking maybe, and also her mythology changed because before, her mother Hippolyta formed her from clay, and the goddesses gave her life. In this now in the new DC universe, she is the daughter of Hippolyta and Zeus. So we could see more of the Greek mythos coming
influence into this character. Very interesting. And that's probably the one. I mean, we know what we're going to get from Superman. Right. We know what we're going to get we definitely know what we're going to get from Batman. Wonder Woman is the wild card here. Yeah. Because, while she is very popular for, obviously you, a DC comic reader, even myself, I'm very aware of Wonder Woman based on TV. Right. So that's no surprise to me. But outside of that, I think there's going to be a good portion of people who are not. They know Wonder Woman. They know the word. They've heard the name.
Or they know Linda Carter as Wonder Woman.
Yes. Now, the other thing I want to say, too, is this was a big thing when the movie first was announced. Gal Gadot playing her.
Right.
I don't have an issue.
I don't have an issue
either. I
think
she looks good.
I think she's awesome.
I think, a lot of people threw names out there of some of these MMA women.
Yes.
Look, they can't act. This is bottom line. I mean, a lot of people want to talk about Gal Gadot's acting, but really what do we have on her other than the Fast and the Furious, and how much talent does that require in terms of how much does she have to put in there? So I'm not quite ready to just shoehorn her into not doing this.
Right. Well, and also the MMA fighters, they're very muscular women, and I know like some artists have drawn Wonder Woman as having more muscles, but the majority of the time she does look more like Gal Gadot. She has more of the model physique.
Yes.
So I think she looks very, very good.
The other thing, to be fair, let's face it, these comic characters are drawn perfectly. They're flawless.
Yes.
They're flawless. You're not, even in the best bodied person, there are flaws. So that's another thing, like, I don't think it's fair to kind of judge. You still hear the whole, she's too small, this and that. I think she's fine. She's very tall.
Yeah.
I mean, she's about 6 feet. She's actually bigger than Linda Carter.
Right.
But a lot of people were saying, well, she should be more like Linda Carter. Look up her numbers, guys. She's bigger than Linda Carter was in terms of height and her shoulder width. She's bigger than her.
Well, and Linda Carter was thin.
Yes.
She was Miss Universe.
Yeah.
So I don't see an issue either. I'm very happy with her. I think she looks wonderful. I was a little worried about her costume at first. Well, not before I saw it. Like, I was like, well, what are you going to do? Because they're like, oh, we don't want to see the bathing suit and stuff. But I really like what they did. They made her a warrior, but they kept the elements of her costume.
Yeah, they kept the premise of the costume. They kept the important things, obviously, the tiara or the crown. Or whatever.
Yeah, the tiara.
Tiara, I had it right the first time. See? I'm learning. And, and the sword and the shield is a nice touch. And boy, does she look powerful.
Yeah. Well,
that little thing she did, boy, I was like, wow.
Oh my God, that blew my mind. I was so excited. I was like, that's great. I wanted to see her use her bracelets.
Yeah.
But in the comics now, she carries a sword. That is part of her. So I think they're trying to make her more
the warrior princess.
The warrior princess, the way she is now. She is now the queen of the Amazons. Her mother was killed, so she has to be the queen of the Amazons plus the god of war. So
big responsibility. And then her day job, right? I mean,
and then she also has Superman as her boyfriend, but in the movie, it looks like he's still with Lois Lane, which I'm very happy about. Yeah. I like Lois and Clark.
It's kind of, but you see the trade-off. It's like the superpower with the human, and then the other superpower with the human trying to be a superpower in Batman. Sorry, guys, I had to throw that in there. I love Batman, but he's getting overplayed. He really is.
Yeah, there are a lot of other great characters in the DC universe that I really want to see more, especially Wonder Woman.
I'm glad this is a DC character saying this because, he's great. I'm not taking anything. He's such a great character.
I am a huge Bat Family fan. But I mean, if you wanted to keep in the Bat universe, Dick Grayson. I mean, hello, it's Robin's 75th anniversary this year.
Oh shit, look at that.
So,
I didn't even know.
So, I mean, he is awesome. Barbara Gordon, everyone loves her. As Batgirl or as Oracle. If you wanted to keep in the Bat Family, there's great things there.
They just keep centering around Batman.
Yeah.
And hopefully that trend will break. Real quick before we go, Ben Affleck's a great director, and I'm hoping that he incorporates a lot more of that Bat world and not just focus everything on the Bat character.
Right.
But we'll have to see that in years to come. For right now, just wanted to talk a little bit of Wonder Woman about this Batman vs. Superman trailer because she, to me, right now is the wild card.
Yeah.
We know very little about her, so we'll see going forward. We are less than a year away. I'm excited. I know this one's excited. Miss DC over here.
Yes.
But that's it, guys, for this video. Share your thoughts in the comments below. For Amy, this is Rob signing off for E.T.N, where we don't do news, we just talk entertainment. Take it easy.
Thank you for watching E.T.N. Don't forget to comment, share, and subscribe. Join the nation's Facebook page to meet other subscribers or visit E.T.N's Facebook page and Twitter page. Links for all are in the description.